store for you in this one. A top 10 showdown early in the season, a measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He'll try the left side. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to.
Bro, is your team like all red?
You don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody.
Bro, I don't know why. Like, I'm coming off a bye too.
10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick.
Oh, that's just coincidence. I've had pass rush like that.
For the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
I'm hoping the update made the, pass rush actually a thing.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. He might want another play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll immediately call timeout.
Like you was about to be the one running the route? Or you be like, I didn't even know that was still in the game.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, come on.
In the middle, it's Edwards. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
From the gun, the ground game.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The give to the right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Wide receiver going in motion. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Snap it to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Russell. Back open in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, running back on the move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Come on.
You know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
No, I was trying to audible my play. I didn't even do any hot routes. I know, I understand that. I just think that's the dumbest thing the game's ever added.
Second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line.
Do you feel like the game feels a little faster too?
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Right back to the
Oh, keep on the block for a second.
Down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Oh, he's going to try to...
And just...
And the incomplete pass.
I mean, that probably was a pick. I don't know how somebody throws it that inaccurate.
Second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. It's the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
What?
Just as he released the pass,
I know he was wide. Like,
That's a play on 3rd down.
he literally don't even get... Okay. See, this is the stuff that makes me mad about this game. When people don't even get touched.
they punted away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes that Alabama offense. You could probably question question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing the NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
Yeah, I know.
Right down the middle.
Ooh, could make a play.
This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes in here.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Russell. The sweet feet buy a little time.
It was right. I must
That's
have.
incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Punt is on its way. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
When I'm on the road, I do.
Hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
You can't make a single hot route.
Right up on the receivers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussy. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Aggie. Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make...
Dude, it took me about 20 times for one streak.
Make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American.
God, that corner's... What's that corner speed?
Like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is
Yeah.
a program that's some more
Oh,
hardware
it seemed like he's about to hawk my guy down.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Russell. Looking down the
pass.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Man, 3rd down and you're running?
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that has got to be so demoralizing for this defense. They played so well on 1st and 2nd down and then have a total breakdown on
You got no timeouts. We can survive with that a little bit.
Better the next time they're put in that situation.
Oh, come on.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now from inside the red zone.
Tackle.
Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's going to wrap up the
I had a feeling you weren't. The smart thing to do was a spike right there.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, come on.
Make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
To throw, it's Reed. Snagged in the middle, it's Tatum.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
With Tatum.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the corners really should guard tight ends better than they do. How's it kind of still not making any hot routes, really?
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's reeled in. It's Tatum. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down.
Man, you haven't watched me on the road enough.
That tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense,
I'm really not that good of a passer on the road if I can't make my hot routes.
But to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's
And he puts through the extra point.
Well, of course I do. Like, if I'm playing somebody trash, like, of course I'm gonna, like, pass the ball every play.
That last drive, quiet this crowd.
Against, okay, good users on the road, I'll run the ball.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
And once I can, hopefully this home field stops.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Hey, I think it's the dumbest thing ever, but
Offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
and he catches that?
And tackled there by the
God, that's a huge play.
I coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Trying to pick it up on the
Make a tackle. Let's go.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There's no way. On using perfectly.
He's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted.
I gotta pick that off.
Gotta love it. Some people get
I know. I understand what you're saying. I'm getting bummed, like, but it wasn't me mainly doing it.
Wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Okay.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
And just
It's a running touchdown time. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do.
is that who you're lost to? Is it Chapo? Wow. You paying attention like watching games anymore? Like other people's games
Play first snap of the drive from the 25.
or anything?
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Finds his man. It's Tatum. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Blasted.
And you throw it. Oh, every.
That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Huh?
Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball.
But like, how's the pressure coming in so fast? I know, but it wasn't even a slot that got the pressure. I saw that one. It was a freaking.
The Tide offense rolls onto the
My freaking guard just gives up.
But there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
All right.
defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top.
Right.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Hard running there. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Can I not run the ball? Maybe I want to change my ways.
Where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throat?
Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind.
There's no way. God, that pass rush is actually different now.
You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways.
I know, recommended it.
Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls out.
Yeah, I had +8 window going up.
Leashed off his foot. After
Yeah.
putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting the kicker.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They'll start this drive with a pass. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Quarterback making checks. Off play action. Got his man quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Russell. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play.
I'm lucky surprised I got that. I didn't think I was there fast enough.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker is so important to this team.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for us.
Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Tatum. At the 35, he's loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Here comes the offense on first down. They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Looking downfield, it's...
I mean, I ain't throwing it.
Under fire.
Oh, I was about to throw a dot.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart.
See, I don't think before the update, I actually like that, though, how that player got off the block. I don't think that would have been a thing before the update.
Maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Oh, God bless.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I did block my tight end there, but he didn't really get no pressure. I really thought I couldn't really make my hot routes, but I really thought you was using the dude on the running back. And that's who I was gonna throw.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Russell. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fired. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Moving out of the pocket.
Shouldn't.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty.
I don't know if it's where our players are red or it's because
under fire. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Good game.
Being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Bussey. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Assuming they can wrap this one up, guys, they've served notice early in the season, winning a game like this, that this passing game will have to be dealt with.
Yeah, top 10 team, too, because everybody knew the talent they had coming back on offense, the playmakers at the skill positions. And, David, we've seen it early this season. In this game, they've been throwing it all over the yard.
Yeah, but you do want to see it against good competition.
Good game, man.
That's what's fun about today. Like, proving it against a really good team. We can talk about, you know, this guy's a star, this guy's a star. Now doing it like this on this stage, now I'm a believer.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations.